If it looks like I got messy hair, I just woke up. That being said, hey everybody, this is Retro doing a quick, bite-sized, I guess, editorial of my thoughts on, these, PS5 premiere. I saw a few of the highlights for Series X, and, in case you can tell, this is going to be more video game related, Last of Us Part 2. But more on that in a minute. So, quick updates to the Rooster Teeth situation during the wake of everything that's been happening the last couple of weeks. Again, like I said, I'm not a drama channel, so much so that I unsubscribed to Hero Say because there was a nice little video essay that basically just summed up how I kind of personally feel about RT during all this last couple of years. If you still want to know what's going on with Bernie leaving the company. He left on his own good terms. It's kind of in the same similar situation as Lawrence last year. So I guess the blog post down below if you want to see the news. Hero says thoughts if you want to go there. Um, but I'll leave more of those links later. Right now, let's talk about PS5. Okay, it looks great. It looks great. I'm trying my best not to swear due to the grants that I kind of got a little bit in trouble for my last video. So that being said, um, it looks great. There is going to be two versions. A digital version, name says it's going to be just for digital releases, or I guess digital copies of anything physical. The one I'm going to probably get, and most likely will be the cheaper one, is the physical copy one. Mainly because, as of this announcement, I think Card 2, I think the official announcements that was made on PlayStation's personal channel, um, there wasn't really a price announcement. There wasn't really much of a release date announcement. It's just, they're still aiming for holiday 2020, but at this point, you might as well buy it online instead of just going to a store or Best Buy, like a normal person was in the last console generation. Maybe again due to COVID and all that other stuff. Let's get to games. Actually the two I would love to get day one for the console, depending whenever I get it, not whenever it comes out. RE8. Full disclosure, the last editorial was my quick thoughts on RE3 remake, and I'm gonna have to put a little asterisk on the difficulty for hardcore. Yeah, it's still hardcore mode. It'll still kick your ass. Inferno is definitely gonna be the harder one, so my apologies there for misinforming you of that. But my quick thoughts on RE7, I legit love. It brought the series back to its horror roots. I'm happy for the first person narrative of it. It's actually pretty damn good. That also being said, RE8 is going to be a direct sequel to RE7. I'm going to be spoiling most of the stuff. If you have seen, I guess, anyone's Let's Plays over the years, Markiplier's for starters, or the artists formerly known as Super Best Friends Play, they had a fun time with that, and shitting on the Chris DLC. Speaking of said Chris DLC, Chris is coming back for 8, so cards of the trailer if you guys want to see most of the stuff I'm going to be explaining. From the look of the gameplay, it's still going to be in first person. It's still going to have the weird Baker State kind of puzzles, just in a new environment, much like any RE. They're going to have the weird puzzles, but in a new environment. I think in the splash shots of like most of the puzzles, there's going to be like, I think one of them has like an umbrella symbol that tipped me off that this is going to be RE8 finally. Another thing that tipped me off that RE8 was going to be an Arctic environment was, ironically, I just discovered this probably to research someday if I ever want to do a proper review of 7. They do stage shows in Japan. I assume they don't anymore again because of COVID. But their last one was during the setting for that one. The backdrop was in Antarctica, like a wintry environment. The zombies were a little more hyped up, like these were millions of years old or whatever kind of zombies. But I highly recommend the I think lead actress of that musical. She freaking nailed it as a Ori regular survivor that you would totally get behind gameplay wise if this was a game. I forgot the name escapes me, but she has an Instagram you go and follow. Link down below. You're gonna have to like really dig to prove that that was her during the Ori musical. I completely forgot the name of the musical, and it looks great. I know it was Song of Something, so cards the full show. I think someone uploaded it a couple years back. So yeah, that whole play apparently tipped me off that it was gonna be Arctic themed, and a lot of the leaks from what was it, Residence of Evil, and I think Nemesis himself also mentioned the same thing too. One final card, if this is getting too much, to Residence of Evil when they were breaking down the trailer. So yeah, as much as I would love to also say cards of the next thing that's gonna make me want to get a PS5, I'll leave the trailer to that in the description. Um, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, aka Marvel Spider-Man PS4. It looks great. In this case now PS5 is gonna be for Miles. It doesn't look like it's gonna be a spin-off game. It's still running off the engine from the last game. It looks great. You got a little bit of gameplay of Miles running around the city. I think during like I don't know what I call the rest of the year for me, New York wise, or winter, or probably during the holiday season, like Into the Spider-Verse. So yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I can't wait till it comes out. It still thinks it could make a holiday 2020 release, meaning that's gonna probably be a launch title. I hope it does. Another thing I want to like make concerns for next generation consoles, like everyone's probably already mentioned, is that there might be a shortage due to again the delays with COVID and mostly production again due to COVID. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing. My quick, I guess, like low ball or I guess Hail Mary move and idea if they do DLC for Spider-Man Miles Morales, Scarlet Spider's DLC. I would love to see him running around with either Kane or Ben. It'd be kind of funny. That's just me. I would be kind of cool. I know it's also tempting to have like a Into the Spider-Verse kind of DLC. It's very tempting. I'm not gonna lie. But by the time I guess this game's coming out, we're already getting hyped for Into the Spider-Verse 2, which is already in production. So that's pretty cool. One last bit of like I guess normal retro news that just turned to an editorial. That's kind of what I like to do with Editorial now. I just want to like just move it around, like multiple subjects I couldn't really like cover on their own single shows. That's just how I'm feeling. Artemis Fowl. Turns out I might do a review. Because everyone and a lot of younger and now older channels like myself have been covering this since 2011. Basically, since I started my YouTube channel, so it's just kind of weird to see how far of a journey this thing has come. Another thing, it's probably bad. It's probably bad, so description down below for just Chris Duckman's review for now. I know Dan Merle, from former Screen Junkies fame, just went out of his way to explain it on his now new personal channel, also linked down below. The Artemis Fowl reviews. That all being said, what did you think of this editorial? Like I said, this is an ever-expanding and growing topic and section for the channel. I want to like turn this into either a podcast kind of form with guests and stuff, or people in my life that I actually think are pretty cool. I also want to like do the editorial in the namesake of this section of the show, to be more video essay focused, because I see those getting huger and huger as time goes on the last couple of years, and I don't want to get lost in the shuffle. So that all being said, take care, subscribe, and if you have any ideas to keep Editorial alive, please let me know in the comments down below. Hit the notification bell for not just future updates to everything I just said, but to future Toku content and all the other things I usually do here for the channel. That all being said, I'm Retrokid Reviews. I am very tired and very sleepy, and I honestly cannot wait for PS5. And when will they region log a Kamara game for that? That would be pretty cool if they did. That is a really good idea. And you think I couldn't make some Toku news real quick? Yeah, I can.